Hello everybody, my name is Ferenc. In this video, I would like to show you a feature or a practice that is often used at testing, software testing. And this is called mocking. More precisely, in this video, I would like to show you how recording works with WireMock. Mocking, it means simulating something, but mocking is used in the information technology terminology. In this video, I will run a Python server application. Let me show it for you in Visual Studio Code. I will start it. It stores two cars, one Chevrolet and Porsche with their prices. You see them here. I highlight. And this application runs on the local host. This is the address of the local host. I highlight it at the bottom. And at port number 8050. This is very important. So do not forget the port number. Let me start the application. I go to command line and start the Python server here. So this was the first component. The second component is the WireMock application. The WireMock application, I started from the command line, like the server application before. That was the Python server application for the cars, and this is the WireMock server application. This is I'm going to start a jar file. I have downloaded from the internet, and I will run it at port 8080 on the local host. 8080, you can see it at my mouse cursor. This is also very important. So you remember the Python server runs at this address, at this port number 8050 and 8050, and WireMock server will run at 8080. And what is also important here to give for the proxy or parameter, to give the address where the Python server application runs. So this address here, this is the same that is written here at the Python code. So 8050 is the port number where the Python server application runs. Let me start the WireMock server application. You can see it is started. So this was the second important component. The third important component is the WireMock Recorder website. Here I should give the address where the Python server application runs. So that was localhost 8050. This is where the Python server application runs. I put it here, 8050. I start the recording. You see, with green text, recording started. What I will do here is that I will record one GET request against the Python server application. I go to Postman and I press button send here. You can see that 8080 is here. This is not the address of the Python server application, because there the port number was 8050 and here 8080 is returned, and you can see that we get the result it's nice. The reason why we can get the response here, the reason is that is how I have given the parameters when started to run the WireMock. So the magic is here at this line is that I have given the port address for the Python server application as 8050 and the WireMock server runs at port number 8080. It's important to mention that this video is just for demo purposes, and in the real life, usually we do not. Usually we give real, I mean, remote target URLs and not not localhost ones. But because of simplicity, I have done it. I have run the Python server application locally. Let me stop the recording. What we can see here is that one stub mapping is captured. What does it mean? It means that when we go back to Postman, no, before going to Postman, let's stop the Python server that we have started. We have stopped the server, Python server, and it means that these cars related data are not available anymore because it doesn't run. So without WireMock, we would not be able to reach the data here because the server is stopped. But with WireMock recording option, we can execute the get request again and again, and we get back valid data because the data here is not doesn't come from the server application anymore, but it is returned back from the local WireMock server that runs at port 8080. To summarize the whole thing, what we have done is that we have started the Python server application at port 8050, and then we started the WireMock server at port 8080, so 8050, then 8080, and then we did the recording with the address of the Python server application. We started recording. We executed one Postman request at 8080. We got back the response and then stopped recording, and we can see that one stub mapping is captured. And as we saw, we have stopped the Python server application, but as I said, we still can reach the data because it is copied to the WireMock server. Whenever we stop even the server, then the data is not available anymore, not even on the WireMock server, because we stopped the server. So this time the data is not available because the Python server application doesn't run anymore, and also the WireMock server doesn't run. So just to summarize what I have said, WireMock recording is a great option to imitate or simulate a running API server. Thank you for your interest in my video. I'm going to put the GitHub repository for this video, and with some additional information, and you can try it yourself. Thank you again and have a nice day. Bye bye.